Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. I'm gonna take these off so there's no reflection. It's that time. It is the end of June and it is the beginning of July. It's actually July 2nd. Yes, July 2nd. I've had a couple of days off, so what is time? I don't even know. So it is time for empties and declutters for the month of June. I have I don't know, mostly skincare, but I'm pretty pleased. Oh, I took some of it out. I was like, I thought there was more. So I'm gonna start with the empties. I wanna start with a non-makeup empty, non-makeup or skincare, but healthcare, self-care, and this is dental floss. And it is all gone. It's all gone. Never ever in my entire life, in my existence of having teeth, have I ever finished a dental floss. And I have finished a dental floss. So if you're familiar with my story and my teeth, I try to take very good care of my teeth, but I hadn't been to a dentist in like 5 or 6 years. Maybe longer. Part of it was not having insurance, not having the time, and then it was just pure avoidance. So I finally went to the dentist and was so afraid to go because I did not want to have cavities. I am 34 years old, almost 35, and I have no cavities, but they did say that I need to be better about flossing. And so that was something that I tried to adopt this year, was flossing every night. And so that, I think I started using this floss around November, maybe. So November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 7 months to complete an entire floss. I don't know how long it was. I know it's like mini yards, but all of the stuff rubbed off. And I did not do it every single night, but I will say I floss more now, very regularly, than I have ever had in my life. So I'm just very proud of my empty dental floss. So get that one out of the way. The rest are actual skincare and makeup. So another CeraVe cleanser. This one's the foaming facial cleanser. This is my shower cleanser. So I probably have had this one for twice as long as the other one that was empty last month, because I just use this in the shower, but I don't always need to wash my face in the shower, if that makes sense. So this one's finally done. CeraVe, good standard. I will always repurchase that, especially to have in my shower. It's not expensive, it lasts a long time, so it's perfect for that. The Andalou Pumpkin Honey Glycolic Mask, one of my favorite masks, is empty. Happy to move that one out. I would probably repurchase. I have a couple of face masks. Again, I'm on my journey to use what I have and not repurchase things, but via like Octoly or Skeepers, I guess, and Influencer. I do receive products every now and then. So as much as I'm trying to use what I have, sometimes I can't say no to things that they're offering, and so I get those instead. And so I add to the collection. But we're making moves. We're getting there. It is dwindling down. It is definitely smaller than it was. Then it's the start of this year. So hopefully by the end of the year, I will have used up all of my face masks that I have already had. I'll try to keep the new ones separate, but I know which ones are which for the most part. So face mask, empty. Would repurchase when I am in the position to repurchase. This Fresh Black Tea Advanced Age Renewal Cream. I got this from Skeepers. I really liked it. It was very nice, not too heavy, and it has been really nice for the summertime. I'm kind of sad to see it go because it was very lightweight. Probably wouldn't repurchase, not for any bad reasons. Again, just kind of working through what I have. And Fresh is just not a brand that I normally reach for, but I did like it and I would recommend it. This is the Anti-Wrinkle Firm Radiance Exclusive BT Matrix. I can't say that I experienced any real tightening or anti-wrinkle stuff. I've been using retinol for the past 6 months, tretinoin, and that might be aiding in the anti-wrinkle or helping prevent even more. So maybe it was a good 1-2 punch, but I don't really know. can't say this way or that. This Origins Checks and Balances Milky Oil Cleanser and Makeup Melter. I truly liked this. This was fantastic. I wish it was a bigger bottle, but it was absolutely perfect for traveling. So I got this via Octoly. I don't know, because I hate saying Skeepers, but via Skeepers. I got this in Skeepers and would absolutely repurchase. Again, Origins is not a brand that I normally reach for, but I really liked how gentle this was. I love a good first cleanse, and I felt like this one did a really good job in melting the makeup away. It emulsified so nicely, and it made the second cleanse not unneeded, but it made the second cleanse very easy. So would absolutely recommend. I would probably repurchase. I have a what's that called? The thing that I use to take my makeup off, words are escaping me. Balm cleanser. A balm cleanser. The Neutrogena one. So once I get close to that one being done, I might repurchase this. Holy Grail Ceramide Barrier Serum from Coco Kind. I already have one. I finished this probably mid-June. So I already cracked open another one. Need to repurchase to have on hand for when the other one is gone. But I feel I have noticed such a huge difference in how my skin is less reactive to most things. And I use this every night. It is so good. Would recommend. I always have one on hand, whether because I'm using it or it's on backup. So I need to get a backup. Because I do not want to go a day without this stuff. Would recommend, especially if you have sensitive skin or very reactive skin. It's true what they say. You got to start from the inside. You know, skincare is only going to be effective if your skin is in a good place. So, and then I have two primers that are empty. I cut both of them open and either scooped out the rest or and used that up. Always cut your stuff open. So you know you're getting every dollar's worth, all your pennies. This was the Quench Hydrating Primer. I have repurchased once or twice, would absolutely repurchase. And this is the REM Blurring Primer. Absolutely would repurchase. I love it. So one day these will be back in my collection. I have two other primers in rotation right now. So once maybe one of those is gone, I can add another one in, but I only need two in rotation, so no need to repurchase. Those are my empties. And then I have 3 declutters, which have already found a new home for. I'm gonna give them to my friend Jen and her kid, as well as the stuff that I decluttered last month. I decluttered that Milani Gilded whatever palette. She's gonna take that off my hands, as well as these next 3 items, which is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush Always Cheeky. I do like this. This is a nice color. It's a nice product. However, my Cover FX Soft Peach is very, very similar. And so I don't need two. I don't need 2 of the same blushes. I'd rather just use one. This NYX Glitter Primer, I've had 0 luck with this. I feel like it never does what it's supposed to. I've not noticed any extra benefit for using it when using any kind of glitter or shimmer, or pressed glitter, whatever. So it does say it has a shelf life of 6 months. So I'm going to, how much time do I have?
30 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to give this to her with the caveat of be careful, it might be expired. So I'm gonna leave that up to her. And then I'm sad too, but I'm decluttering this NARS Summer Solstice. It's just so similar to the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. It's very similar to many of the warm tone neutral palettes I have, and I did in a bout of retail therapy repurchase the Juvia's Place Nubian palette, which was one of my all-time faves, and as you can see, very similar to the NARS Summer Solstice, and I prefer this one. So I think I decluttered this palette in 2020 maybe, because it had expired. It was one of my oldest palettes. And I saw this at Ulta when I was, I needed something. I can't remember what, but there was an actual need. I was not going just to go. Cannot recall at the moment what it was for, but I saw this and it was just pretty, and I remembered how much I loved it. So now it's back in my collection, but I do not need this NARS one. It's just too, oopsies, too much of the same, and I don't need it. I got it at TJ Maxx, so I did not pay full price for it, and I think my friend Jen will just love it as much as I do, but more because she'll use it. And that's it. Those are my empties and declutters for the month of June. Making progress, using things up, being very intentional with my declutters, and trying to move things that I just don't need. So yeah, pretty stoked, pretty happy with the month of June. So let me know, is there anything you saw in here that I used up that you want more information on, or that you love as much as I do? Let me know in the comments, and if you haven't already, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Beauty Brian, same as here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!